game. Let's go. Okay. Got sidetracked, but appreciate it. No, I don't want that. 45 degrees Celsius. That's crazy. Wow, 55 degrees on 55 degrees Celsius on the turf. That's crazy. Let's go. Rack. Ontario Secret says, let's go. Yes, let's go. And Hamilton is starting with the ball. Let's go. That's not what I wanted. Ticat sidelines in the sun the whole entire game. That freaking sucks. Woodson returns it to the 42? 41. Hell kicks off for 67 yards to Hamilton 13. So Jake Dolegal is 2 for 9, 62.4% completions, 2,953 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. Oh, that's not what I want. Well, consider you don't know what the heck you're talking about. Do ya? Come on, Ticats, let's go. Dolegala passes incomplete to Wheatfall for the Hamilton 44, so it's 2nd and 10. Way over his head. A quick 2-0 doesn't surprise me. Kenny Lawler or Dolegala passes Kenny Lawler for 5 yards to the Hamilton 46. No, Mitchell's going to come in and punt the ball. McCarthy punts for 52 yards to Saskatchewan 12. Sexton returns for 32 yards to Saskatchewan 44. Harris passes to Schaefer Baker for 13 yards to the Hamilton 53. Jamal Peters with the tackle. Come on, guys. Finish your tackles. Shouldn't have gotten that first down if the first guy would have completed his tackle. Harris is 3-1, 71.9 completion percentage, 1,418 yards, 10 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. AJ Ouellette rushes for 10 yards to the Hamilton 43. Destin Talbert with the tackle. Trevor Stevens rushes for 3 yards to the Hamilton 40. Wint McManus with the tackle. Or Tommy Stevens. I don't know why I said Trevor Stevens. Harris passes to MLS for 8 yards to the Hamilton 32. Reggie Stubblefield with the tackle. Stevens rushes for 2 yards to the Hamilton 30. Notice with the tackle. It's going to be a first down. AJ Ouellette rushes for 3 yards to the Hamilton 27. Stubblefield with the tackle. Harris throws incomplete, so it's going to be 3rd and 7 at the Hamilton 27. You know, if you hold Saskatchewan to a field goal, I think that's a success. Come on, miss. Miss. Yes. Let's go. Jake Dolegala passes to Keandre Smith for 9 yards. So it's 2nd and 1. Ford with the tackle. So I wonder how they're going to deal with 2nd and short. They're going to keep Jake Dolegala in, or are you going to go with Trey Ford? Oh, I guess they're going to keep Jake Dolegala in. Rush 2 yards to the Hamilton 51. Jamal Thurman with the tackle. Roundtree rushes for 2 yards to the Hamilton 53. And Jamal Thurman with the tackle. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. Dolegala sacked for 5 yards to the Hamilton 48. Waters with the tackle. So it's going to be 3rd down and 13. Two singles. We have a hockey score. Yeah, I think depending on how Jake Dolegala plays today, if he plays bad, then you'll see Ford against Toronto next week. It all depends on how well he does today. We haven't seen that many singles today this season. I think we've probably seen like 5. And in this game, we've already seen 2. Two for 3 for 14 yards. Yeah. The only shitty thing about the singles is the other team gets to start off at their 40, so they're already like almost at midfield. That's the only crappy thing about it. Appreciate the people that are watching today's stream. Very much appreciated. And for those, we are able to get a MacBook yesterday for to make these streams better. So I do appreciate everyone for their support and the donations and the ad revenue and everything. Much really appreciated. Nice. AJ Ouellette rushes for 4 yards to the Saskatchewan 44. Notice with the tackle. Nice play. Keep him under that 10 yards. 2nd and 6 at the Saskatchewan 44. Already under 5 minutes in the first quarter. Dang, this quarter's gone quick. Come on, defense. Harris passed to Schaefer Baker for 8 yards. Went to McManus with the tackle. It's going to be a first down anyways. And it was offside on Hamilton. Tim Croker as the head official. Miles Fox. Harris passes to Johnson for 13 yards to the Hamilton 45. Katratonis with the tackle. Ouellette rushes for 4 yards to the Hamilton 41. McManus with the tackle. Harris passes incomplete. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 at the Hamilton 41. So if I'm not mistaken, I think it's the yards and then you add 7 and go back for a field goal. Ooh, they're punting. So it would have been 48. Yeah. So if it's whatever the yardage is, add 7 to that. That's what the field goal is, and they're not happy with it being a 48, so they're gonna punt it. So Chapman punts 37 yards to the Hamilton 4. Whitten returns it for 1 yard to the 5. Not too shabby so far. They've had what? 1, 2. They've had 2 sets of plays. We're on our third, and it's 2:32 left. Harris is 4 for 6. Went McManus is already leading with 3 tackles already. There's not going to be much returns with these punters. I mean, Jake Delgado won the 2023 Labor Day against Winnipeg. So, I mean, if you can win that, come on, Jake, let's do better this round. Jake Delgado passes to Mang for 1 yard. Roundtree for 2 yards to the Hamilton 8. 3rd and 7. McCarthy punts for 57 yards to the Saskatchewan 45. Missing tackles on special teams again. Like, come on, guys. Sexton returns it for 27 yards to the Hamilton 38. Ryan Baker with the tackle. Just while we're on TV commercial, I just want to let everyone know this live stream is proud to sponsored by KPHR Radio, Hamilton's home for classic rock. And if you love legendary rock anthems, great on-air personalities, and a community-focused program, be sure to tune in to KPHR Radio. Listen live and discover all of their their shows, music, and more by visiting katradiogroup.ca. Thank you to KPHR Radio for supporting the Hamilton Sports Central and helping bring you today's live coverage. Do keep in mind, once the Hamilton Hammers season does begin, we will be having a 30-minute post-game show on the radio too. So do keep in mind for that. As we wait for the game to start again. Okay, so if they made it to the Hamilton 41, where did they make it before that? Hamilton 27, and they still missed the field goal, a 35-yarder. So yeah, 53 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's 1-1. Oh, wait, to the next commercial to go get my charger for my MacBook. AJ Ouellette rushes for 3 yards to the Hamilton 35. Kendricks with the tackle. Less than 25 seconds to go in this first quarter. Harris sacked. Let's go. To the Hamilton 40. Julian Hauser. Okay, well, they say Julian Hauser. Let's see. Who is it? Let's go. Chapman punts for 60 yards. Out of bounds. Well, it's commercial. I will be back because I'm going to go grab my MacBook charger. 17 passes, 4 rushing for 16 net yards for Hamilton, 1 quarterback sack. Saskatchewan has 42 passing yards, 29 rushing yards. Oh, you can get to see the rest of it. $48 yards on Roundtree rushes for 1 yard to the Hamilton 41. Sales with the tackle. Dolegala passes incomplete to Keandre Smith at the Saskatchewan 43. Third and 9. McCarthy punts it to Saskatchewan 19. Sexton returns it for 18 yards to Saskatchewan 37. Nady Korchek with the tackle. Harris passes to MLS for 7 yards to Saskatchewan 44. Caleb Hayes with the tackle. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Anyone can put up yards against Ottawa. AJ Ouellette rushes for 5 yards to Saskatchewan 49. Kendricks Jr. with the tackle. It's going to be a first down, Saskatchewan. AJ Ouellette rushes for 6 yards to the Saskatchewan 55. Stubblefield with the tackle. Come on, defense. Step up your game. AJ Ouellette rushes for 3 yards to the Hamilton 52. Philip Osai with the tackle. Third and 1. Tommy Stevens rushes for 2 yards to the Hamilton 50. Katratonis with the tackle. It's going to be a first down, Riders. Harris passes to Keon Schaefer-Baker for 12 yards to Hamilton 38. Stubblefield with the tackle. It's going to be a first down, Riders. Harris passes to Keyshawn Johnson for 8 yards to the Hamilton 30. Jamal Peters with the tackle, so it's going to be second and 2. Tommy Stevens rushes for 4 yards to the Hamilton 26. Isaiah Bagno with the tackle, so it's going to be first down. Amat rushes for 3 yards to the Hamilton 23. McManus with the tackle. So it's second and 7 at the Hamilton 23. Nice. Incomplete. Third and 7. From the Hamilton 23. And Hale kicks a 32-yard field goal. So it makes it 4-1. $6:58 left in the second quarter. As now Hamilton comes up for their second round of plays. Saskatchewan just burned 8 minutes off the clock. 7 minutes off the clock, something like that. Hopefully, our offense can get the game get it going, because our offense has been struggling. But we knew that was gonna be happening. So at least we start off at the 30. You want an offense? Let's go. Offside. Come on, guys. First and 15. Like, it's bad enough we're having a hard time moving the ball. Like, don't need to make it even harder. Roundtree rushes for 6 yards to the Hamilton 41. So it's 2nd and 9. Yes! We'll take that first down. So Jake Dolegala passes it to Roundtree for 17 yards to the Hamilton 52. But then Roundtree fumbles it, but it's recovered by Curly Gittens Jr., so it's a first down Hamilton. Dolegala passes incomplete to Keandre Smith, so it's 2nd and 10. Oh, there's a flag. Roughing the passer. Nice. Jake Dolegala throws incomplete to Keandre Smith, but it's going to be Evans who gets roughing the passer. So we get down to Saskatchewan 37. Let's go. Roundtree rushes for 3 yards to Saskatchewan 34, so it's 2nd and 7. Just under 4:40 left in second quarter. Dolegala pass throws incomplete to Keandre Smith, broken up by Woods. So it's 3rd and 7 at the Saskatchewan 34. Leggio kicks a field goal is 42 yards and it's good. So it's tied 4-4. So I wonder how much Milanovic is going to stick with Dolegala before he puts Treefort in. Because he's 5 for 8 for 34 yards. Harris passes to Keon Schaefer-Baker for 18 yards to the Hamilton 52. Walton with the tackle. Let's go defense. Jared Secret says Rick. Adriolette rushes for 3 yards to the Hamilton 49. Stubblefield with the tackle, so it's second and 7. from the Hamilton 49. Jay Farmer says, let's rock. What is this? At least with Ford, if he's going to miss guys and throw shitty balls, at least he can effing Rondoligo looks extremely jittery in the pocket and he's not going to settle down. I give him a quarter to move the ball. I don't know. True. Harris passes to MLS for 9 yards. Walton with the tackle. First down, Riders. AJ Ouellette rushes for 2 yards. Hamilton 38. Jude with the tackle. Harris passes Keyshawn Johnson for 10 yards to Hamilton 28. Ryan Baker with the tackle. AJ Ouellette rushes for 18 yards to Hamilton 10. Caleb Evans with the tackle. Harris passes to MLS for a Riders touchdown. And Hale kicks the extra point. People are going to use it as an excuse, but I'm going to call it out. It'd be a lot different if Bo was quarterback today. A hell of a lot different. Hale kicks off for 72 yards to the Hamilton 8. Myron Mitchell returns it for 69 yards to the Saskatchewan 33. Hale with the tackle out of bounds. See if our offense can get a touchdown here. Jake Dolegala passes incomplete to Kenny Lawler. Like, why do we not have Trey Ford in right now? Second and 10 is Saskatchewan 33. This is what makes me mad is very easily we have good field position. We can't even get a first down. Nice. Dolega passes to Mitchell for 10 yards to Saskatchewan 23. Should be a first down. Like, come on. That's a first down. No, it's right on the line. You shouldn't have had to go for that 1 yard. First and 10, Saskatchewan 22. Dolegala passes to Wheatfall for 9 yards to Saskatchewan 13. Man, like, these guys are not like 6'10". Like, why are we throwing it way above their head where they have to jump? Second and 1 on the 13-yard line. Yes, Dolegala, let's go. 2 yards, Saskatchewan 11. Campbell with the tackle. .43 seconds left and on the 11-yard line. Let's go, Dolegala. Dolegala passes to Keandre Smith, incomplete. Like, if Trey Ford's not in the second half, I'm going to be pissed. Gittens Jr. was wide open. Jake Dolegala passes incomplete to Lawler. Like, come on. You have such a good start, and you can't even get a touchdown. And now, don't forget, Saskatchewan starts with the ball in the second quarter, or in the second half. Legio kicks a 17-yard field goal. Harris pass is incomplete. $116. He's only at 53. Like, come on. $21 seconds left. Alette rushes for 5 yards to Saskatchewan 45. So let's change this to have. They change it to. I don't even know what to say in this game anymore. I honestly don't. Yelling. Hi. Um, it's not that we're bad. It's you have your third string quarterback starting for you over your second string. Plus, you have Jake Delgado, who's 6'7", and when he throws, he's throwing the ball like 10 feet higher than the player, and his completion's not that great either. And I can tell you right now, Bo doesn't get hurt next week, we could possibly be winning this game right now. I don't care what anyone says. One 120 plus receiving yards in 4 straight games for Tyson Philpott. And if you really think about it, Lane, this game is not that bad. Because if you really think about it, it's only 11-7. And the Hamilton defense has kept us in the game and has kept. Because if you look at it, yeah, Harris has 116 yards in the first half, but it could have been a lot worse. Same with AJ Ouellette. 69 yards, it could be a lot worse. And they've only thrown to 3 people. That's it. That's all they're throwing to. I can tell you right now, if Harris was to go down, they would be screwed. They'd be in the same boat as us right now. Winton McManus is supposed to have the sack, but they gave it to Julian Hauser because even the Ticats said that he had the sack. Kickoff June 4th, and it's already in July. Hey, Jalen, your team's garbage. Sorry to tell you, my friend. I honestly think that you see Trey Ford against the Argonauts next week. I honestly do not think that they're going to play Jake Dolegala against them next week. Kickoff June 4th. Yes, CFL, you can stop playing that ad on CFL Plus because it's now over a month later. Beautiful Sunday, but it's 50 degrees out in Regina. How's that beautiful? $100 CFL game tonight for your win. Let's go. Well, at least it's dropped from like 48 to like 36. And they're starting to get shade, so at least that will help. Okay, like, yeah, let's go. Come on. Jeez. Oh, Sexton's injured. Leggio kicks off for 68 yards to the Saskatchewan 12. Sexton returns it for 38 yards to Saskatchewan 50. And also, he's injured on the play, according to CFL.ca. Ooh. That's not good. They're calling for the cart. Ooh. When he went to go tackle me, he landed on his leg. Okay. Like, we had hardly no injuries first. Like, I mean, obviously there were some injuries for the first half of the season, but now all of a sudden, like, everyone's getting injured. Like, what is going on? Claris injured, Bo's injured, Letcher's Junior's injured, Sexton's injured. Don't count your chickens. Ooh, the air boot on his right leg. That's not good. Okay, let's see what our defense can do. Please get a turnover. Turnover would be nice. Harris passes to MLS for 18 yards to Hamilton 42. Peters with the tackle. Okay, Harris, I know you're like the top quarterback in the West, but how about you throw to people other than Keon Schaefer-Baker, MLS, and Johnson? Like, that's all you guys have. Nice. Let's go. Interception. Winton McManus. Let's go. Again, throw to someone else other than those three players, and that wouldn't have been an interception. Roundtree rushes for 8 yards to the Hamilton 38. 2nd and 2. I mean, if either if either Ford comes in or Jake Dolegala gets his shit together, it's possible. Or maybe if we can get a run game going too. Because all Harris is thrown to is Schaefer-Baker, MLS, and Johnson. Roundtree runs for 5 yards to the Hamilton 43. Evans with the tackle, so it's a first down Ticats. Trey Ford's in now. Oh, it's only a play package. Never mind. I thought he was in now, but it's only a play package. Let's go. Jake Dolegala rushing for 23 yards. Let's go. Roundtree rushes for 4 yards to Saskatchewan 40. Vaughters with the tackle. Dolegala passes to Keandre Smith for 5 yards to the Saskatchewan 35. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 with Woods with the tackle. Well, according to TS or CFL.ca, it would be 3rd and 1. And they're going for it on 3rd and 1. Third and 1. Let's go. Oh. Third and 1. Let's go. Oh, turnover on downs. Dolegala didn't get it. You should have ran out to the right. At least it's in Saskatchewan zone if it's a turnover. Hopefully, defense can get a stop and over another interception or turnover. Oh, that makes me mad. Oh, Middlemost missed his block too. AJ Ouellette rushes for 2 yards to Saskatchewan 37. Destin Talbert with the tackle. 2nd and 8. Harris passes to Duncan Busby for 13 yards to Sketch 150. Caleb Hayes with the tackle. First down, Riders. Harris passes to Johnson for 10 yards to the Hamilton 50. Dustin Talbert with the tackle. Harris throws incomplete to MLS. Broken up by Jamal Peters, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 at the Hamilton 50. Do you want to get another stop here, guys? Saskatchewan is challenging the rule on the field. No penalty play stays. Let's go. Ruling on the field is let's go. They lose a timeout and the challenge. One for 3 in 2026. Harris passes to MLS for 20 yards to the Hamilton 30. Ryan Baker at the tackle, because that's all Harris has is those 3 receivers. That's it. Olet rushes for 11 yards to the Hamilton 19. Cacciatonis with the tackle. AJ Ouellette rushes for 1 yard to the Hamilton 18. Julian Hauser with the tackle. So it's 2nd and 9. Harris pass to Jan Schaefer Baker for 18 yards to the end zone. So it's a Ryder touchdown. $116. We still have the best defense in the West or in the East so far, and the whole league. We just need to get some offense going. Oh, that did not look good. That did not look good. So Hale kicks off for 73 yards to the Hamilton 7. Wooden returns it for 13 yards to the Hamilton 20. Gbenda with the tackle, and then Gbenda gets a horse collar penalty, so it's 15 yards up from the 20, so it's to the Hamilton 35. Do. Listen, Lane. If if Mitchell did not get injured this last week, we wouldn't be having this discussion. Because I can tell you, Bo would be doing better right now. He's trying to do his job with what we have, and it is what it is. Look at Miller. Toronto's worse than us right now. I'd say Miller's shit too. Because Toronto's third in the East. And they're going to be third in the East because we have a better defense than Toronto does. Roundtree rushes for 6 yards to the Hamilton 41. Brooks Jr. with the tackle. Okay, Lane, name one besides Moss. Name one good coach in the East. Who's good? Who's a good coach in the West? I'd like to know who's a good coach in the West. Mason's hardly beaten us. It's not BC. BC's garbage. Dickinson, Calgary's fourth. It's not Dickinson. Dolegala passes to Lawler for 7 yards to the Hamilton 48. It's going to be a first down, Ticats. I mean, all we need is a touchdown right now, and we're down by 4. And just right now, we don't have a quarterback like Bo right now, and we're working with what we have. Roundtree rushes for 1 yard to the Hamilton 49. Jake Dolegala passes incomplete to Keandre Smith. So it's 3rd and 9 for the Ticats. That was a tipped ball. McCarthy's in to punt the ball away. So it's an illegal it's a legal punt because it bounced out of bounds before the 15-yard line. So they go from the 24 to the 34. At this point, you have to start Ford versus Toronto next week. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Let's take a look at this. That is the weakest defensive pass interference call I've ever seen in my life. That's the weakest pass interference call I've ever seen in my life. Harris passes to Johnson the third for 7 yards to the Saskatchewan 51. AJ Ouellette rushes for 0 yards to Saskatchewan 51. So it's going to be 3rd and 3. Harris is playing it just because it was short yardage. Chapman punts for 34 yards to the Hamilton 25. Myron Mitchell returns for 1 yard to the Hamilton 26. Dolegala passes to Roundtree for 0 yards to the Hamilton 26. Marcus Sales is injured on the play. So let's take a look here for a second. Where is so Sales is the boundary corner. So if they have no backup there, that means Bell or Exime will go there. We have fourth quarter. So it's 2nd and 10 at the Hamilton 26 to start the fourth. What's up, Trips? Oh, just got the wind knocked out of him. Dolegala passes to Kenny Lawler for 9 yards to the Hamilton 35. 3rd and 1. It's more like an inches. Ooh, they're going for it in their ends. Risky. Jake Delegata got it. Nice. Oh, that sucks, Trips, that you're not going next Sunday for the Redblacks. At least you'll be able to watch it on TV, though. Jake Dolegala passes incomplete to Keandre Smith, so it's 2nd and 10 from the Hamilton 37. Wow, Keandre. That pass was all on Keandre. Can't believe he dropped that. Like, that should have been a catch and a first down. That should have been a first down. He dropped it. No, they're in Saskatchewan. And Jake Delegala gets set. McCarthy punts 46 yards to Saskatchewan. Weeby returns for 15 yards to Saskatchewan 51. Katratonis with the tackle. Saskatchewan's only winning by 11 points. It just Dolegala's hasn't been You could say half it's on Jake Dolegala. Some people could say it's on the receivers because I mean, some of these catches that Dolegala's been throwing, the players are dropping it. Like it's, I don't know what it is. It's not just all on Jake Dolegala though. Yeah, trips. I'm just waiting for hockey season 2. The only shitty thing is Hamilton doesn't have AHL doesn't have preseason anymore. They haven't had it since pre-COVID. So what's weird with that is, so you know what? Let me look this up. Now that it's a TV timeout. NHL training camp 2026. Okay, so opens mid September. Prospect camp. Okay, well, we already know that. So preseason gets on your way September 19th. Oh, but regular season schedule hasn't come out yet. So I'm curious. So if that starts on the 17th, I want it, or preseason starts on the 19th. I want to say 30th is when the NHL season starts, and even then, Stevens throws to Shaker Baker for 9 yards. The Hamilton 50. Hayes with the tackle. Like how? Because here's the thing: you're not going to have your whole AHL team up at training camp. So the only thing that you're going to have is practices. Like there's no preseason games for the AHL, no nothing. So it's like, how are you going to get players for your AHL team up to speed besides practices? Yeah, so that's the thing. It was usually September 19th, 20th of September is when the OHL um, would start. Tommy Stevens rushes for 2 yards to the Hamilton 48. Winton McManus with the tackle, first down. AJ Ouellette rushes for 0 yards to the Hamilton 48. Kendricks with the tackle. So it's 2nd and 10 at the Hamilton 48 for AJ Ouellette. Yeah, I seen your comment earlier. That's pretty cool that you got his autograph. Yes. Oh, Cacciatonis is injured. Fuck. Cacciatonis is injured. Okay, he's walking it off. He's good. He's walking off on his own weight. But that's 2 interceptions. That Harris has thrown earlier today so far. And I said on the pregame with the analyst stats, Harris was going to throw 2 interceptions. So we have only given up. So Patrick Jones only had the wind knocked out of him, which is good. So right now, we only have 118 points against. So we still have, no matter win or lose, we still have the best defense in the league right now. That would be. What's that? Oh, not NHL. So he's had the most interceptions since the start of 2025, and that's 9. So that this would be his 3rd. Delegado passes to Roundtree is incomplete. Come on. Kenny Lawler, man. Like, that's not on Dolegala whatsoever. Ooh, the previous plays is under review. There's no way that that's on Dolegala. That just sucks because that was a good interception. Oh, and Hale misses the extra point. Hale kicks off for 67 yards to the Hamilton 13. Wooden returns it for 25 yards to the Hamilton 38. Miller with the tackle. Lane, everyone's allowed to have a friggin' bad game once in a while. Look at Toronto, and Toronto lost 58-38. Dolegala almost got sacked, but he threw it away just in time. So it's 2nd and 10. Dolegala passes to Roundtree for 9 yards to the Hamilton 47. Go for it. The yellow line was where the Russ foot is. There you go. Tell me that he didn't get it. He got it. Jake Dolegala throws to Curly Gittins Jr. for 10 yards. First down, Ticats. Oh my God, Myron Mitchell. Hold on to the goddamn ball. Like, that's 2 turnovers now that it's on the receiver's fault. Oh, they're saying incomplete. Like, come on. You never had control of it, so it's going to be an incomplete pass. Yeah, so Corey Mays can't even challenge it because he lost his challenge earlier. Flag on the play, even though Myron Mitchell had caught the ball and got a first down. See what the flag is. Roughing the passer. 15 yards on the end of the play. So we're down. So we go from the Saskatchewan 52 down to the Saskatchewan 26. Lane, I'm not gonna. You. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say anything. That was an incomplete pass. No matter how you look at it, even the announcer says that it was an incomplete pass. Dolegala passes to Keandre Smith for 7 yards. We have to run the same 5. Dolegala throws to Mitchell for 2 yards, so it's gonna be 3rd and 1. That's right. See if it was not Myron Mitchell, it was Roundtree. Get your shit together. That is not number 7. That's number 37. Dolegala rushes for 2 yards to Saskatchewan 15. First down, Ticats. So Saskatchewan 15. Second and 10 at the Saskatchewan 15. And he throws an interception. Wow. What was the penalty? Objectionable conduct on Keon Schaefer Baker. So if you think about it, that's one. The one earlier was from Kenny Lawler. I mean, if you really think about it, if you take away that pick six and that fumble for the touchdown earlier, the game honestly was not that bad. If you just take out those two things. Like you throw it into four people are around him and you throw it there. Three-minute warning. And there's a flag. Do, do, do. Of course, I'm okay. Like, but you got to remember, 14 of the 31 is not on the defense. That's two offense errors. So in reality, Hamilton's defense has not played bad this game. I will fight anyone on that. So our defense has only given up 17 points. Actually, it's less than that because special teams. So they've only given up 2 touchdowns. Okay, let's see Trey Ford. Oh, Ford to Keandre Smith for 13 yards. Holding on the offense. So 1st and 20. Trey Ford rushes for 11 yards on the Hamilton 45. Thurman with the tackle. Ford sacked for 5 yards, so it's turnover on downs. Offensive line just needs to clean this up, but in the end, it's 50 degrees Celsius out in Regina right now. Like next Saturday, it won't be as hot. Stevens rushes for 14 yards for the touchdown. So this is only our one bad game that we've had all season. If you really think about it. Like, defense is only giving up 21 points today. The rest of it was on offense with turnovers. uh, wow, come on, Keandre. Ford throws to Keandre Smith for 22 yards to the Saskatchewan 48. First and 10 on the Saskatchewan 41. Well, 38. Ford to Lawler for an 8-yard pass to Saskatchewan 30. Well, that's a wrap. 38-7. It's our best game so far this year. But the 38 points is not all on the defense. But I do appreciate everyone for stopping by. This is Rick from Hamilton Sports Central. I'll probably be over on the analyst desk for post game whenever they have it. But I do appreciate everyone for stopping by today, and have yourself a great rest of your day.